Hi, I'm Larie, and welcome to your full body stretch sesh. What you'll need is a mat, and I highly recommend doing this close to a wall just in case we need to stabilize a little bit better. All right, I'm going to try to keep cues to a minimum today. I do have to talk because we're transitioning from pose to pose. It's just stretching though, it's gonna feel good. I will also be trying to mirror you today, so if I get my left and my rights confused, I apologize, but let's just go ahead and get started. This is meant to feel good, so let's do just that. Your left shin is going to come parallel to your mat. Your right leg is going to go back. Start to work on letting that right hip just rotate and melt inward. Get settled into that. And then let's add some upper body with it. Inhale, left arm reaches up and over towards the right side of the room. Feel a big side body stretch. On the next inhale, draw that shoulder blade back. And on the exhale, side bend a little bit deeper. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky. As we exhale, hinge at the left elbow, grab a hold of the left tricep and take another gentle side bend up and over to the right. Inhale back to center, release the arms, release left ear to left shoulder, and start to draw little necklaces with the chin, just forward. Do this very slowly. The next time your right ear meets your right shoulder, hold there. Should feel a big stretch along that left trap. To intensify it, bring the left arm out and then hinge at the wrist. To take it one step further, just use the weight of the right hand to help guide that right ear down. Inhale up to center, and as we exhale, let's just take it to that other side. Let's let that left hip just kind of rotate in, melt, and now we add the upper body. Inhale, right arm up, and as we exhale, side bend up and over. So side body stretch, we're also hitting that hip. On the next inhale, draw the right shoulder blade back, and exhale, bend a little bit more. Inhale, both arms up. As we exhale, hinge at the right tricep. Grab a hold of the right tricep and take another side bend up and over to the left. Inhale up to center, exhale, release the arms and start to look up. This time draw a circle, but take it to the back of the neck. So on the back side of the collar, right and left, very slow. The next time your left ear meets the left shoulder, hold. You can stay right here to intensify it. Right arm goes out, you can flex. And to bring it one step farther, use the weight of the hand. On the next inhale, release the left hand, shift the weight into the right hand, and take a quarter turn towards your mat and meet me in a tabletop position. As we inhale, belly down, gaze up. And as we exhale, round the spine, bring the chin towards the chest. We just performed cow and cat. Perform twice more at your own pace. Meet me in a neutral tabletop position. Bring the right hand towards the center of the mat. Inhale, left arm up. And as we exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right until you can release the left ear. You can stay right here or inhale, right arm up, flip the palm, and try to grab a hold of the left hip bone. Or just somewhere in that area. So if you can't grab that, grab a hold of the back of the shirt. Just work on opening up the right shoulder. Release the bind, bring the right hand to frame the face, press off, back into that tabletop position, 3 rounds of cow-cat at your own pace. Meet me in a neutral tabletop position. This time bring the left hand towards the center of the mat. Inhale, right arm up. As we exhale, thread it underneath until the right ear meets the mat. Inhale, left arm up, reverse the grip, and then see if you can grab a hold of just somewhere close to the right hip. Work on drawing the left shoulder blade open. Undo the bind, frame the face with the left hand, bring it back into that neutral tabletop position, 3 rounds of cat-cow. Bring it to a neutral tabletop position. Keep the hips stacked over the knees. Then walk the hands out. When you can walk the hands out no more, start to release the chest down, and then you can release the head to make it a little bit more chill. Now you can stay right here or start to walk the hands up a little bit more. Place the hands together and then bring the hands behind the head. If that's not enough, walk the elbows forward and then release a little bit more. You should feel a huge stretch along the lats. If the hands are behind the head, release the arms forward, frame the face, press off. You're in a tabletop position. Bring the weight back a little. Start to reverse the grip until the fingertips are pointing towards the quads. Big deep inhale, head reaches forward. As you exhale very slowly, start to hinge it back until you start to feel a very big stretch along the backs of the forearms. Inhale, ripple it forward and shake out the right arm, hand, shake out the left hand, and we're back in that tabletop position. Extend the left leg long, curl the toes, and as we exhale, release the left knee and start to bring it back into a one-legged downward facing dog, so we're feeling a big stretch along the right calf. So the majority of the weight's in the right foot. Just start to release that heel. Inhale back, release the left knee down, quarter turn to the right until we're in a side body stretch. Right arm reaches over towards the left side of the room. Just open. On the next inhale, bring it down, bring the right knee in to meet the left, and let's take it to the other side. Left leg goes long, curl the toes, big deep inhale. As we exhale, curl the right toes and send the hips up and back. Start to release the left heel down towards the mat, feeling a big stretch along the left calf. Inhale back down, take a quarter turn to your left until we're in a big side body stretch. Inhale, quarter turn back towards the mat, knees go by one another. Big deep inhale. As we exhale, both toes curl under and send the hips up and back. Keep a bend in the knees. Then when you're ready, start to walk your dog left and right. Both heels reach towards the mat, so we feel a big stretch along the back of the legs. Now start to also push the chest towards the quads. One more big deep inhale. As we exhale, start to walk the hands back towards the toes. Grab opposite elbow, opposite hand, and take a very gentle ragdoll pose left and right. Hold center, heel to the feet out once or twice, and bring the feet into external rotation. Big deep inhale. As we exhale, sway the upper body over towards the right, and then melt. We should feel a big stretch along the right hamstring. On the next inhale, sway it over to the other side. Exhale, melt. Inhale back to center. Let the head hang heavy. Exhale, see if you can let the head hang a little bit deeper. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, head hangs even deeper. Bend the knees, root to rise, reverse swan, dive it up. Grab a hold of the left wrist with the right hand, cross the left toe over to the right, and take a side bend up and over to the right. Draw the left shoulder blade back, and then side bend a little bit more. Inhale up to center, undo the cross, start to draw the left heel in towards the glute. See if you can grab a hold of the left heel and then start to pull it in for a very deep quad stretch. If you need to, use the wall for assistance. Big deep inhale, and then as we exhale, start to kick the foot into the hand to open up the chest and the front of the shoulder. Big deep inhale, and then as we exhale, bring it in. On the next inhale, knee comes up, externally rotate that hip open, cross the left ankle over the right quad, and then start to hinge it back. So make sure this knee is driving back and then send it back. So we should feel a big stretch along your glute med, glute max, and your piriformis. You're welcome to stay right here, or if hinging a little bit more deepens the stretch for you, take it there. Inhale, reach up, release the feet. This time, cross the right foot over the left, grab a hold of the right wrist. Ooh, and exhale, side bend up and over to the left. On the next inhale, draw right shoulder blade back, and exhale, bend a little bit more. Inhale, back to center, ground through the left heel, draw the right heel in towards the glute, see if we can grab it, and then start to pull it in. So we should feel a huge stretch along the right quad from the right hip to the right knee. You can stay right here if you want to start to work on opening the chest and the shoulder. Start to kick the foot back into the hand to open up. Big deep inhale, and then as we exhale, bring it in. See if you get a bigger stretch. Inhale, right knee comes in, externally rotate, cross it over, and then start to send it back for a glute med stretch. Make sure that knee is back, and then hinge it a little bit more. Big deep inhale, both feet ground, look up. As we exhale, swan dive forward, release the head. Oh, nice work. Hinge the knees so much so that we can plant the palms. Step the right leg back, release the right knee, right top of foot. Both hands come to the inside of the left foot. Start to open up the foot so you're on the outer blade of the left foot. Rotate the torso in towards the left knee and start to feel a big stretch along your hip. You can stay right here if you want to add some quads into it. Hinge at the right knee. Use the left hand to reach off, up and over to grab a hold of the outer blade of your right foot. Two things we can do here. We can pull it in, focusing more on the quads, or we can kick the foot into the hand to open up the chest and the shoulders. Do which way feels better for you. Big deep inhale, and then as we exhale, release, place the left hand down, scoot the right knee in, and send the left knee back towards the right. Walk the hands forward until we can let the hips melt, coming into a modified up dog, feeling a big stretch along the abs. Big deep inhale, as we exhale, release right hip down, look over left shoulder. Inhale straight ahead, and then exhale, take it to the other side, left hip down, look over right shoulder. Inhale back to center, start to walk the hands towards the knees, and now let's bring it to the other side. Right foot goes forward, bring it in, both hands to the inside of the right foot, roll over onto the outer blade of the right foot, open up. You can stay right here to take it one step farther. Inhale up and back. You can pull or we can open. When you're ready, release that foot, bring the hand to the inside, and keep this right foot forward. Now we're going to go into a hip flexor stretch, but with a neutral low back. So we're not coming forward. Big deep inhale with that neutral back. We're just feeling a huge stretch along that left hip. Neutral low back. And if you want to take it one step farther, left arm goes up and over. Inhale back to center. Let's switch sides. Left foot forward, neutral low back, bring it up. And then add the arm. On the next inhale, quarter turn to the right or to me, and let the legs sway off to the side. We're going to come into a very deep inner thigh stretch called frog pose. So use the hands to help support, and then walk the knees out. Once you walk them out to a point where you feel that big stretch, then we're not done. Start to send the hips back, and then it will intensify. Once you find a good spot, it should not hurt, but it should feel like a stretch. Hold there. Now you can stay on your hands, or you can bring it to your forearms. We'll be here for about 20 seconds. Let's come back to our hands, release the right foot in, and just bring it on back. Left leg is out long. Make sure the sits bones are grounded. Inhale, right arm up, and then exhale, take a gentle side bend up and over to your left. So the chest is pointing forward and the focus is on that lower back QL area. Now we're gonna switch it up. Inhale, both arms up, rotate the torso towards the left toes, and as we exhale, fold over that left leg, and you should start to feel the stretch now along the back of the left leg, mainly in the hamstring. Inhale up to center, and let's hit that other side. Your right leg goes out long. Keep the chest pointed towards me, and just reach up and over. Draw the shoulder blade back, and keep both hips on the mat. Inhale, both arms up, rotate towards the toes, and exhale, fold over your right leg. Inhale, back up, sway the feet around, grab a hold of the backs of the hamstrings and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Draw the right knee in, right foot goes up, and come into a half happy baby. Extend the left leg long, and then grab a hold of the right knee with both hands, and then start to bring that right knee off and over towards the left side. So we're coming into a spinal twist. You may have to scoot away from your wall. Work on drawing the right knee towards the ground and opening up the right shoulder. So send the right shoulder down, right knee down. Now you're welcome to stay right here, but if you want to get fancy, we can add the bretzel. So bend the left knee and then grab a hold of the left foot with the right hand. If you had a hold of the bretzel, undo, bring the right knee in, and then release. Let's take it to the other side. Left knee comes in. Start to bring it into that half happy baby, drawing the left knee in towards the armpit. Release the right leg long. Bring the left knee in once more, and then add the spinal twist, bringing the left knee off and over to the right, extending the left arm, working on drawing the left knee down and the left shoulder towards the earth. You're welcome to stay right here. If you want to get fancy, bend the right knee, grab a hold of the right foot with the left hand, and just hold. If you had a hold of the bretzel, undo, bring the right knee in, left knee in, bring the right knee in, soles of the feet go towards the sky and bring it to a full happy baby. Rock side to side. Bring all swing to a stop. Grab a hold of the backs of the hamstrings and give yourself 3 spinal rolls. Massaging the spine. On the next one, come all the way up. Come into an easy seat. Let's just do one quick stretch together, then we're done. Inhale up, look up towards the sky. As we exhale, draw the elbows slightly behind the rib cage. Look up to open up the throat, the chest, the front of the delts. Release. Let's do it one more time. Inhale up and exhale. Open. Nice work. I hope this left you feeling real good. All right, y'all, you can do this whenever you want, on your rest day, later on in the day, whenever you're at your computer for a long time like I was. This should feel good. Let me know if you liked it in the comments below. You rock. Have a wonderful rest of your day.